Why my screen always small? Always got to come with the new shit. Don't leave shit like it is. No, we got to move to the new shit.
We live, y'all.
We live. Welcome to the Green and Gold G Lounge. I'm your host this week because Gilbert Brown is scared to host. I'm your host, Dorsey Levins.
You can't talk about what we talk about off air, boy.
Shit. That right there is the grave digger, a.k.a. Mr. Gilbert Brown. And my boy, A.G. Amon Green, the Batman.
What's up?
What up, fellas? How y'all doing this week? Happy New Year.
Yep. Again. Happy New Year.
Y'all watched the game last night? Michigan and Washington?
100%. It was a game that it kind of went the way I thought it would go. It was a little close in the beginning, but I just knew Michigan.
Close in the beginning? Are you kidding me?
Would just overpower, which they did. I mean, I say in Washington tried to keep it close. I'll say that. Tried to keep it close. But Michigan, just too much manpower, too much strength, and too much determination for one. Those kids were playing for hardball out there since everything started with him and his suspensions and everything. So it was, I say, well fought by the Huskies, but just they got overpowered basically. So
Gilbert, you down there in Michigan land? You ain't got a Michigan hat yet? You ain't jumped on the bandwagon yet? You're 15-0 national champions.
I know. I don't think no team has went 15-0.
No, nobody never did. I tell you what, man, I'm a KU guy. You know, I ain't gonna jump ship like you do all the damn time. Number one. Number two, when you talk
That's
about
too bad you can be celebrating right now if you did jump ship. It's okay. You live in Michigan.
We already
there. It's okay.
We already celebrated. I live like 10 minutes away from the stadium.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
But see, Michigan is always in him. That's all I need to say. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to run around and say, well, I could have went there if I did this. So that's my second team. And then Michigan State, since it's Lansing, that's my third team. No.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
You're very cool with that.
You should have as much joy and happiness in your life as you possibly can. Because if you just root for Kansas for the rest of your life, you're going to be miserable every fall.
Kansas?
I gotta inform him, AG, we got a new stadium coming.
Yeah, they do. They got all type of stuff.
Yeah, man, you better. I'm gonna take you there and let you see what greatness look like. I'm gonna let you walk around the Kansas.
That's what we definitely gonna have to do an episode where we all go to KU.
We all go to everybody's colleges, but we're gonna be a week with Dorsey.
It won't be just one trip. We'll be doing a school ball.
Yeah. We're gonna start in Atlanta. We're gonna drive to Syracuse on the way.
Oh my God.
To South Bend, Indiana.
Oh man.
But hey, Michigan started off, man. They started off like they supposed to start off, running that ball. Big Ten style. Yep. You know, because at Big Ten, that's all they do, man. You know, and they're gonna have to change because all these Pac-10 or whatever teams coming in there.
Pac-12, Pac-10, Pac-12, yeah.
Michigan showed them that we can hang with those teams because everybody was scared. Oh, you're gonna bring these people in, and we ain't never really be the SEC team or anything like that. No, Big Ten ready, baby.
Nah, they got ready.
I tell you what about them Harbaugh brothers. They're going to have a physical football team.
100%.
They're going to show up, and them boys going to come. They're going to bring the hat every week. It's going to bring your hard hat and your lunch pail because you're going to work.
Yeah. I mean, even the defensive back got a targeting penalty. The corner, not a safety, a corner got targeting. I was like, oh, yeah, they physical.
How do you have two brothers that win the national championship and the Super Bowl in the same year?
Right. And their dad won an FCS championship in 2002 with Western Kentucky, I think.
Yeah.
And the dad looked just like him.
Yeah, they all look split an image of each other. It's like they all spilled them out.
Okay. I don't mean to break this up.
What's up?
You know me, I like, watch current events, so I look up. Jimmy Kimmel killed Aaron Rodgers last night.
Who did?
Jimmy Kimmel killed Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, he did? Oh, he did like a skit on him? Oh, man.
He killed him.
Hey, he's big time if he getting killed by a late night show host.
What'd he say?
First of all, y'all know what Aaron said, right?
No.
Kind of. I know a little bit what he said.
Something about he was on Epstein's list.
Who was on Epstein's list? Jimmy Kimmel was?
Yeah.
No, Aaron, Jimmy or Aaron?
Aaron Rodgers said Jimmy Kimmel was on Epstein's list.
Oh, gotcha.
So,
Damn.
So everybody's like, huh?
Mm.
And then, they both work for the same company. So your boy last night came out and told him, just ripping him, dog. Like he said, only time he ever had 2 A's on the paper was when they were spelling his name, Aaron Rodgers. I said, oh, snap. They getting after him. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Yeah, that's
Speaking of shots fired and current events, I know y'all heard about that Cat Williams interview on Club Shay Shay.
Oh yeah. I definitely I you know what? I forgot to do my homework and research that. Like
I
wanted to really get down and find out the business and go on the websites or whatever. I've been hearing this all weekend.
That laid it all out for you.
Yeah.
Cat, you gotta watch it.
Even though his name is Cat, he ain't scared of nothing.
Did you hear what he that couple days later after that called Kevin Hart out?
Yeah.
$5 million
cash. He said cash money.
Yeah, give me. Yeah, I was like, whoa.
I don't think he responded. He's responded, but he ain't say nothing about the $5 million.
I think what they should do is put it on pay-per-view. I'll watch it.
Yeah, I got to do my
homework. He said a 40-yard dash, right? That was one of the things he said. And Cat said he runs a 4.2.
Yeah,
Didn't he say he gonna cross over him to death?
Oh yeah, basketball game, $1 million.
Head up on the comedy stage.
Yep.
Yeah.
I tell you what, man. That was a very intriguing interview. Shout out to Shannon Sharp.
Yeah,
that just took him to a whole nother stratosphere.
Show did. The rich get richer.
The one thing that made me go, what's my award again? Fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. The cat said he reads 3,000 books a year. Now I don't know. That's
a lot of books.
That's like 10 books a day.
Yeah, that's a lot of books. He must be doing comic books. Comic books are in like 20 pages.
Be doing Dr. Seuss books.
Dr. Seuss, Marvel, or DC.
He said what, Dorsey?
He reads 3,000 books a year. It's only 365 days in a year, bro. And we got 366 this year in a leap year. And I still don't think he can get to 3,000.
You can read a pamphlet and call it a book.
It's something because it ain't a novel.
I can read. I'm gonna read a comic book and call it a book.
Yeah, that's what I said. Comic books that counts.
You can read 10 comic books a day.
I ain't reading nothing a day, dog. Come on, man.
How long it take you to read a comic book? One comic book.
No, I like that. It take me a while because I like to look at the pictures and study the pictures.
Okay.
I say
it depends,
20,
and it depends on
20, 30 minutes because it's only like 20 pages. So.
No, it take me a little longer than that, dog.
I look at the pages too.
But I look at the pages. I look at that like I look at them foreign movies when you read. You got to read, look up at the thing. That's how I do it.
Yeah, what I learned is what I did. I look at the picture and then I read, or I read and then I look at the picture. That's what I do.
Yeah, because they have the captions. Movies. I don't really like watching because I can't watch the movie and read the whole time. Either give me the damn book or translate the shit into English.
Well,
I can't do both.
It's a little different. I've done I just did one too not too long
ago. They say when you do it like that, or when it's English dub, you missing out on the true context of the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just don't.
I would say the opposite. I think you pick up on more stuff because you got to do. You're working double time. You're reading and using your eyes at the same time.
How you say that word?
Genre.
Yeah, there you go. Them people will jump down your throat, man, because they okay. Anything that come from overseas and you got to read it like that. Oh my God, they love it because things don't change. Now, when you English dub stuff, they might change the music a little bit, or
might change the words.
The dude's mouth ain't the same moving.
That I can't do. I can't watch a movie and the mouth don't match the words. I can't do that. That
I
drives
think it's
me
hilarious
absolutely crazy.
when the
You
words
know
don't
what?
match.
And you know what?
I
Every
can't do
time
it.
I look at you, that's what happened. Because I ain't paying man attention to your monk ass.
Oh man! Hey, real quick to the chat, we got my man Green Bay Peyton up in the house. He said the pack is back. He said Harbaugh honestly should stay at Michigan, and Lance Leopold is doing good things at Kansas. So, and Mr. College is in the chat as well, guys. So,
What up, fellas?
What's up, guys? What's up,
people
guys?
in the chat?
I'm gonna ask y'all a question now. I'm gonna get a little whatever. But y'all ever order stuff on like if you see a thing on Facebook or something and you order it and it's coming from overseas, right?
Yeah.
They ought to be shanked that they sell.
What happened?
Shanked that they sell.
Oof, that came from your grandma or your mom or something right there.
Dog, you like I see a nice. I said, "Oh, I gotta get that shirt." Yeah. So I order it, and it takes 2 months to get here.
Yeah,
and when it get here, it's supposed to be a 5X, but it's a 2X.
You gotta remember, it's a European fit, bro. Like anything outside the US, everything's smaller.
Anything that show an extra roll that I don't want y'all to see, I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off. So y'all ought to be shanked of yourself. So that leads into this thing right here. I bought this thing on
what is that?
What is that?
I'm about to tell you if you let me tell you.
Okay.
I bought this thing on Amazon. It's you know, my daughter, I just bought her a new truck because she graduated from college, right?
Okay.
So it's a one of those new Durangos, you know.
I thought you said you weren't gonna get her that because it was too much. Didn't you say that last time we was talking?
Didn't I say don't talk about what we talk about off there? Didn't I say that? Now, what if she watches?
Who put you in charge? First of all, who put you in charge of me? Who did that? Who put you in charge?
I'm just saying, though. Now, next time you tell me something about your son off of air, I'm going to tell everybody so he can hear it and be listening to it. Then you're going to see what I'm talking about.
I ain't got nothing bad to say about my son. That ain't nothing bad about your daughter. I'm just saying you was trying to act like the tough dad. Like, she wanted the Durango. I ain't getting no Durango. I cost you it. I'm just saying what you said. And now you mad at me for repeating what you said. What kind of
on my computer, mine is over here. Your dumb ass is over here, and I'm in the middle. Mr. Referee, mute his shit. Now, I'm talking about this thing right here. So anyway, since I was outed out, she got one of them V8 Durangos and all that stuff, but I wanted her to have a beefier sound when she fires it up.
Okay.
So you take this little thing here and you put it on the tailpipe, and it sounds like you got a supercharger or something that just boom.
Oh, okay.
Boom in it, right?
Oh, okay.
So I get it for them, and it's like 20 pieces with no instructions. How am I supposed
I hate that. I hate when companies do that.
How am I supposed to put that together? And it say straight from China, Japan, or wherever the hell it's from.
Oh, it's Japan?
Japan.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Parents don't send your kids to Kansas University.
Oh my God. He just said, where's Japan at? That's what I want to know.
Japan next to it's way up there. Japan.
I gotta know where Japan is.
Hey Gilbert, you was on that trip to Japan that we went about 10 years ago, right?
When we played Kansas City?
No, we went to Japan for that with the troops.
I didn't go
do that. Okay.
I probably needed extra.
Oh man,
I didn't go.
Oh man,
that's
crew dog.
Man, that's what 14, 15 hours.
You know what's crazy? From Tokyo to Atlanta was only a 12-hour flight. Straight.
Yeah, it depends where you fly from.
Oh, 12, 15. That's no real difference.
No, it's still a long ass flight. Ain't no question about that.
Anything over 8 hours. It's gonna be anything overseas over 8 hours.
For you flying people.
Well, that's right. You don't fly. You ain't going nowhere.
He don't fly. He ain't been in it. That's why he don't know that he created a whole new country called Japan.
Yesterday?
Did y'all see what?
Did y'all see the door come off that one yesterday?
Off a plane?
Oh,
No.
Mr. Badass, you didn't see that, huh?
No,
No, I
I
didn't
did not
see
see that.
Doe flew off to some bitch.
Did somebody open it?
No, it flew off.
What airline? It must have been Spirit. What airline?
Because they ground Spirit. See, I ain't named no names, motherfucker. Hey, when y'all look at this, I didn't name no names. But one dude found the door in his backyard.
Oh man.
Down the street was everybody's cell phone.
Everybody's
flew
cell
out of
phone.
their hand. That flew out of their hand.
Really? Oh yeah, for all the suction
that comes out of the plane.
Yeah, all the suction. Yeah, all the pressure.
Nobody got sucked out of the plane. He had to drop down to like 10,000 feet.
Yeah.
And then take it in.
Wow.
And these are them 727s?
Yeah, that's a smaller plane.
Airbus 727, something like that.
Yeah, they got 727, 737.
They ground them all, right? Pay attention now, you flying some bitches. So when they ground them all, they start looking at all of them. They was finding all these loose bolts in them and everything.
I always wonder that.
They were saying that it goes through an assembly line. And some of the people be tired. They don't feel like being at work today. So they might not have put the tide on the boat. Hey, man, if you work at an airline, please do your job.
Get some sleep.
You got one job.
Get some sleep.
Please
do your job.
Don't bring your girlfriend to work with that bull. Do your job, man. Because you got people's lives in your hands. You can't play with that, man. All you weed smoking people too. Do your job first, then smoke your weed.
Yeah, we don't mind. Just plan it out right.
Yeah, just don't have my plane falling out the sky, please.
Right.
I'm for real, man. Y'all need to watch that, man. Because what they said was when the door came off, it came out and up. Because people thought it was gonna come and back in and tear up some more stuff. But the mechanism that they had made it go out and up over the plane. Crazy, man. Can you imagine sitting right there?
Man,
that'd be my last flight ever.
I'm gonna reenact it for you. I'm gonna reenact it for you. If I'm on there in that book, oh shit. When we land, the student's gonna put her two fingers right. Oh, he gone, babe. He gone, babe. He couldn't take it. Man. I can't take it.
Oh man. So real quick,
man, in a situation like that, your mortality is right at the forefront of your brain because you probably thinking there's a good chance I might not make it. Right. And that's that's traumatic. Them people gonna have to have counseling.
I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. The next I was thinking about it was Santana's son was getting married in March. So he been killing me. Uncle G, you gonna come see your boy get married? And I'm like, all right, yeah, man. I'm gonna have to call him up now. Hey, babe.
Where is it? Is it like on an island or something, or is it here
in Houston? I think it's in Houston.
That's about what, a 20-hour drive for you?
Dog. I'm gonna have to call.
If it ain't 6, you ain't doing it. If it ain't 6 hours, you ain't doing it.
Dog, I'm gonna say
you drive like a truck driver anyway, up in Wisconsin and back every damn week.
I don't know. I don't know. If y'all got something far away, you gotta get on the plane. Don't count on you for.
Oh man, hold on that note. Real quick to the chat, we got my man Smokes Bud Heavy. He said this is the best show ever. Thank you, Gilbert. He said he's like Mr. T on the A team. Got to knock him out first.
You gotta give him some Xanax or something to put him out.
Man. And Crew Dog says, I used to be an aircraft mechanic. He said you got to inspect the planes good, even new ones. So he put that in there for his chat. Oh,
yeah, this one was a new one. It had only been out like a couple months.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Speaking of being scared for your life. So the kids and their mom over the holiday went and rescued a dog.
Okay.
So the first dog they got, Ladybug. She was a mix of pit bull and like I don't know, some other damn dog. She bit the next door neighbor dog in the face.
Oh man.
And then bit the grandmother dog. So Ladybug had to go back.
Yeah.
So they got another
gone.
one, another pit bull. His name is Jupiter.
Jupiter.
So we go for a walk at a nature trail one day. And the next day I come to the house and my daughter's home from Boston. I'm about to take her to the airport. So I come in and the dog has his tail under his butt, which is a bad sign, which means he's nervous or scared or something.
Yeah.
Which makes me uncomfortable. So I just sit down and he walks over to me and I start petting him. Right? Everything cool. He's still kind of, I'm nervous because he's nervous.
Right.
And he's looking weird. So my daughter goes, Daddy, can you come grab the big suitcase from upstairs? Absolutely. I stand up, man, this fucker. I thought he was gonna take something off. I was convinced I wasn't gonna leave the house with everything I came in the house with.
Oh man.
When I tell you that adrenaline rush and that fear, because all them teeth, he backed me up about 6 feet. Ooh. Like he was coming. And then my daughter ran downstairs, heard all the commotion, and got him, took him outside. So our kid's mom is like, we haven't had any problems with him. I don't know what the issue is. I said, well, I don't know what the issue is either, but I ain't fucking with him no more. I'll tell you where I ain't going. She was like, no, you got to come try and give him a snack or something. I was like, a snack?
Oh, no.
Are you crazy?
Listen,
you want me to put my hand out? And so listen, he gave me a warning shot.
Right.
He said, don't bring your punk ass over here no more. And it's good. And my son, right? I was like, so I guess I can't come in the house no more. He goes, yeah, I'm cool with that. Like,
oh. Well, little kids are funny, man. They cold-blooded.
Really? You're gonna choose the dog that tried to eat your dad right in front of your face.
Oh man, little kids, they serious.
So anyway,
cold-blooded.
I wasn't on no plane, but I was scared for my life last week. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my God!
Yeah, this is a football show, right? We're gonna talk. Let's talk about them Packers, man. We
man, but that was funny. Good conversation.
Say shit about the Packers. We are in the playoffs. Thoughts, Mr. Gilbert Brown?
I can tell what the dog was thinking. Who is this pretty motherfucker? Bite the hell off this motherfucker.
Man!
I tell you what, I ain't doing. I ain't fucking with that dog no more.
What kind of dog?
It's a pit. It's a pit bull.
It's a pit bull.
Yeah.
So. Oh, okay. That's crazy. That's a big dog.
Yeah. Man, listen, man. And he's not a small dog. He's like, and pit bulls will lock and won't let go.
Yeah, they got that jaw lock.
Them 10 seconds.
They do that. Once they lock,
yeah.
What you think? What kind of dog was it, boy or girl?
Boy.
What you think triggered it though?
I don't know, man. But I tell
you,
were
you in your house or their house?
No, their house. But okay. he only been there 2 days. They just got him 2 days.
So that's the first time you ever seen him?
No, I saw him the day before. My sister got 2 pit bulls too, so we went on a family walk.
Oh, maybe he smelled the pit bulls on you.
We was cool the day before though. I mean, I saw him. He sniffed at me. I sniffed me. I petted him. Everything was cool, but
some dogs are territorial, man. You in his realm, man. You was in his neighborhood, his domain.
Well, he ain't got to worry about me.
You look shiesty anyway, so.
Oh man,
I'd have bit your ass too.
Oh man, real quick, Papa Hirsch says after further review, the Bears still suck. Happy Tuesday, y'all.
They do.
So there you go, Dorsey. We can get into some football right there.
Football, yeah, man. So, Gilbert, what's we in the playoffs, baby? Ain't none of us. Well, let me say this. I can't speak for y'all. Probably about halfway through the season, I didn't think there was a chance in hell.
Y'all too.
We was going to the playoffs.
Top.
Hold up.
You knew, right?
Both of y'all had doubts. I was the only one on this show that never stirred down the wrong path.
Bullshit.
Anyway, so check this out. So I was at I usually be up in Lambeau for the game, but I was I had an event with Marcus Theater and Gurney Mills.
Ooh, nice. Fun. Okay. Fun.
Man, I don't care what y'all got to stop at that place, man. They got the big screen.
Yeah, they do.
The wall, and then they got all these TVs around on the side. And they got one TV, two TVs on either side for betting. I didn't know it was legal in Illinois to do betting. So I'm in there, right? And I'm thinking, okay, it's nice. So they had a tight end for Chicago, Desmond Clark. I think
Yeah, he played during our time. Yeah.
So he came in. And I wasn't going to do my normal banter about the Bears, but
yeah, you in enemy territory now, bro.
This fool opened his mouth. I had to get at him. I had to get at him for the whole game. I was killing him, right? But it was cool because you're right on the border, of Chicago and Wisconsin, or Illinois, Wisconsin, or whatever. But watching the game and watching how we took over the game, watching how your boy, and like I say, man, I forgot somebody sent me something about all these people talking about Green Bay made the worst decision they ever made in their life by drafting him.
Yeah, a lot of people said that.
Getting rid of Aaron Rodgers for this clown and blah, blah, this and blah, blah. I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm going to be the first one to say it. If we don't change nothing, but maybe get one or two offensive linemen, we're gonna be in the playoffs again next year. Maybe maybe a number one, a number two seed. I'm putting it out there.
Yeah,
because if they do that and figure out Joe Barry's mess, ain't nobody messing with us, dog.
Right.
Nobody. I just want to slap. I was hoping we got Detroit instead of Dallas.
Yeah, me too, because we know we can beat Detroit. I ain't too sure about Dallas.
No, we can beat Dallas too. Listen. Last 4 times we went down there, we beat them.
Okay.
We beat them. We
in their playoff head. Too for playoff.
We in their head. So that can go. Oh shit!
He's tearing up.
He's about to break the chair.
Jack, you can take that and go on with your monkey self.
Oh man. So,
AG, what was your take on the game?
Oh man. Again, just I saw what I like about this is what I saw was the young wide receivers. We got Jaden Reed, we got Bo Melton, Devon. Was it
where he come from?
Dontavion Wicks.
Yeah.
Tucker Kraft, all first-year players, reaching that competitive level, catching the ball, scoring touchdown. And I think I could see where you're talking about, Gilbert, where if they get, a few linemen here, tighten up the offensive line, where this team is going to be a problem. Yeah, Aaron Jones, this is his 3rd straight since he's been back from the hamstring 100-yard game. He does his little cleanup from the being on the ground first down. They got something going. They got something going. It's just going to be, I say right now, it's a game by game. I'm obviously attitude and how they're going to come down here to Texas, to Dallas, to handle these Cowboys. So it's going to be interesting.
Dog, and I'm gonna say this: all them big time dudes that hurt their little finger, or they something ain't working right. There's some young guys behind us gonna step up and take that job. We got that talent to where if Watts and them boys don't want to play, hey, come on, man. Get in there. Because we got dudes, man, stepping up from out of nowhere. I ain't never heard of a Bo Milton until he got out there. And you can hear the announcer say, man, he out there looking like a young Donald Driver out there. I said, dang, I forgot about that. Who was that?
Yeah. I think these young guys are just getting comfortable in the system. We all talked about the process, the whole learning curve. You got to learn your quarterback. The quarterback got to learn the receivers. So it takes time to develop that chemistry. And I think it's coming to fruition right now. Even without, Christian Watson might as well have been on IR this year. He missed how many games? Did he miss like 12 games?
He missed a lot of games with the hammies.
Yeah, with the hamstring. So yeah, man, those guys are stepping up. It's gonna be a dogfight though, man. You got Micah Parsons coming off the end in Dallas. They got some good DBs over there too. So it's gonna be.
They talked about Al Harris. Remember that?
Al's a dog, and you can tell. You can tell the way he coaches the way he played.
Dak don't scare me The ones that scared me is the CD Lamb and the Michael Parsons. Them two scared me.
Yeah, as they should, because those are two quality players. Hey, what are your thoughts on Justin Fields? They're talking about, so the Bears got the first pick in the draft next year from Carolina. They got the number 9 pick as well. They got the first and the 9. They're trying to figure out, do they trade Justin Fields and get another quarterback with that number 1 pick? They're talking about Caleb Williams is supposed to be the next best thing since sliced bread. Or do they use that first and 9th pick on maybe a receiver? Because I'm thinking you get Marvin Harrison Jr., put him with DJ Moore and Justin Fields. Woo, that's going to be a problem. What are y'all thoughts on that?
Yeah, I would keep Justin Fields.
Yeah, I would too.
And I take that first pick, get to Marvin Harrison. And then after that, I'm working on the offensive line.
100%.
Yeah.
Couldn't say it better myself.
If I was GM, that's what I would do, just because you see Justin Fields like you see, like I'm not going to group him in with Jordan Love because they're two different guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jordan Love, to me, is more of a pocket guy that's going to get out and do his thing. Justin Fields is, I'm everything. I'm here. I can sit in. I can take off or whatever. But if y'all stupid Chicago Bear fans will understand something, maybe I can do it. Y'all stupid Bear fans can understand. I don't care. They ain't whooping me.
Those look like gang signs, not sign language, just for the record.
What this would look like. Yeah? But anyway, all joking aside, you can see that if you give that boy some time and not being pressured, not being hurried,
he's a problem.
He gonna be a problem, man. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand it. They look at the skill stuff and not paying attention to.
Right.
Hey man, we doing a fucking show. What are you doing? Put your phone on silent, man. Enough of this shit.
Hey man, man. I don't care how much money you got or what you doing. The bill collector's gonna call you at all times of the day.
Oh yeah, they want their money.
So put your phone on silent. Tell them you busy right now.
I don't know. That could have been somebody from Michigan. It was a Michigan 586 number.
Speaking of that, did y'all call a guy from the Ho Chunk Casino?
Dude called me and said, "Hey man, he called you. It's like the trickle down effect." So I call this dummy over here. I said, "Say dummy, you gonna call the man? Who? What happened?"
I called him. Don't even see you acting brand new right now. Don't be acting brand new.
You're like the dude, man. What dude? Oh Lord Jesus.
Yeah, so y'all don't know.
I thought I was the only one. He messed me up when he said y'all two dummies was gonna be there too.
Yeah, because I was already signed up for the Packers,
and
so I didn't know they were having somebody else call us to set like other stuff up because we were talking to Nathaniel that works with Kathy. So
can you buy tickets for this thing or what?
Good question.
I don't know.
I could text him to find out.
It's at Ho Chunk Casino. It's Super Bowl. We're doing a Super Bowl gala. We're gonna watch the game and we're gonna mingle with some folks.
It's a 2-day event, man.
2-day.
It is a 2-day event. It is a 2-day. Where's Ho Chunk again?
It's in
Madison.
By Madison.
Not far, about just north, like 80 miles of Madison.
Okay. And then the dude had the nerve to tell me, I said, say, my man, don't nobody do this. He said, do y'all have an event 150 miles in the radius before?
Yeah.
Or after? I'm like,
or 30 or within 30 days.
Within 30 days.
Man.
I was like, okay.
He's just covering his bases, making sure that we're not saturating the market.
You don't.
Huh?
What kills me is the after part. I can understand the before part.
Yeah.
But the after part, that's what kills me. Like, dude, when your event is done, you're done. Go about your business.
So what if the Packers go to the Super Bowl? Yeah, we still doing this whole chunk event? We still doing this? Or we going to Vegas?
I'm going to be at Super Bowl. I'm not going to the game as of now.
See, we don't need to talk about this stuff on there. Didn't I tell you that? Now you putting us all on Front Street. Like, we going to be like,
there's a shot.
No, I'm talking about we can't talk about this on air because then you gonna say the man gonna watch this and say, oh, so y'all gonna leave before if y'all go to the Super Bowl?
I'm just saying, what if? I'm just saying that, I mean, you like our chances a lot more than we do, me and AG. But just anything is possible. So if we do make it, we got some options. Is all I'm saying.
What was your question? I could text him right now. He might be up.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, hold on, real quick to the chat. We got my man D Squad Ace Easy say good morning, fellas, in the chat, and then Papa Hirsch says, as a Packer fan, I hope the Bears sign Fields to a big contract. I think he's saying the Bears, or he might be saying the Packers. He didn't put a team in there. He said, as a Packer fan, I hope they sign Fields to a big contract. So I'm assuming the Bears.
Fields was going to be a problem, man. He had 2 different coaches the first couple years.
Yep.
He's going to be a problem.
And
I got a question for you, Mr. Levins. How did it go down in 2010? Was they a wild card or what was?
Yeah, they were a wild card in 2010. They had to beat.
Their record was what,
10-6 or 10-6. It was 10-6, and they got in. They were the last team in the NFC.
They beat everybody to the Super Bowl.
Yep, and they went to Chicago and beat the Bears that year because the Bears won the division. And you know what? They won the Super Bowl. They didn't even win the NFC North at that year.
Oh, I remember that because the
Chicago won.
They was crying after that.
Yeah, Chicago won.
The first defeat ever for them.
Yeah, Chicago won the NFC North and we played down there and they beat them in Chicago.
That's why I wanted to play Detroit first round. Can you imagine how I would be living if they would have beat them first in the play? Oh my God. I ain't never drove around with them flags on. You know how you put those flags on your car and
How about your neighbor? You said the one lady that always coming out repping up the Lions.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, I come out across and do the DX sign.
You hitting her with that?
When we beat them for Thanksgiving, I just came out with turkey leg.
Oh my God, that's too funny. You hit it with it.
You better be careful out there in the boondocks with turkey legs. They might think it's a gun. You might,
Yeah, you're right.
Careful.
You're right.
I had 2 guns.
I live out in the sticks. They be AKing all down the street. I'm like, oh Lord Jesus, woo!
Hey, Detroit.
Mr. Sub, please stop that.
It's so cold in the D.
So speaking of Detroit, the Rams, Matthew Stafford coming back to Detroit this week. Any thoughts on that matchup?
I am officially a Rams fan. I am.
That's gonna be a hell of a game.
I was growing up when Eric Dickerson was on there, so I'm officially a Rams fan.
Okay. AG, how about you? What you think about this game?
Oh, I like it. I mean, it's a fun game because the Rams, they started the season, man. They were can't get rights. They were figuring themselves out, and the young wide receiver.
You gotta talk about something when you're done. It just hit me in the head.
Nakua, the Rams receiver, he helped Matt Stafford get his throwing motion again. Hitting routes, hitting receivers, and then that team is competitive. But it's going to be a good game, I think. I don't know which way it's going to go because we've seen in the last month that the Lions, they can't hold a lead either. They lost a few games here in the last month, so I think we got a good game coming up. I don't know which way I'm going to go with it right now, but it's going to be tight. Detroit better be ready. That's all I better say.
Shout out to the Rams running back Kyron Williams, who had 3 touchdowns last week in my fantasy league championship, put me over the edge. I thank you, Mr. Sir. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
I needed that win. Thank
you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. That is a must. That is a must right there.
All right, so let's go other places around the NFL.
I'm over here crying, man. Let me get it out.
Oh, yeah.
What you got, G? What you got?
Oh, for all you people that were sitting there and all y'all do is skol, SKOL, skol.
Oh, Vikings. Ooh.
Y'all got eliminated. Skol!
Hey, just so y'all, if you first into the podcast here, the show, Gilbert Brown does not like the Vikings. Just so you know, anything purple and gold, he's allergic to it. So if you're around him and he like accidentally like Tourette's and slaps you, it's just a thing. He can't stop it. So just let y'all know.
But we didn't have Kirk Cousins, so I don't. This is what I want to ask y'all: who the best quarterback coming out of the North?
Ooh, good question.
Out of the North,
Out of our
out of the-
division, who's the best quarterback?
Shoot, I would just say
it's got. I would say Jordan and Jared Goff.
I mean, yeah, no bias. I got to say Jordan too. I had to say Jordan.
The only thing, if y'all look at the stack, I looked at it yesterday. The only thing that, because the two tops are Jared and Jordan.
Yep.
So when you look at their stats, the only thing he got over Jordan Love is 500 yards passing.
Yeah. No surprise.
Jordan Love got everything else. Got him in interceptions. Got him in touchdowns.
Yeah, I think Jordan might have the highest touchdown interception ratio in the league.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. So when you look at him, man, it's like, and he didn't get no play Pro Bowl, nothing, no alternate, no nothing. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's first year. That's why.
But I'm tired of that, man. If you earned it, you get it. I don't care if you a rookie on paper. But then I was in a conversation with a stupid Dallas fan yesterday. He worked at Verizon. And so his stupid self gonna something tell me, well, you know, he's just a first year player. I said technically he's a rookie on paper, dog. He said, CJ Stroud is a better rookie than he is. So I'm like, oh, okay. Anyway,
real quick to the chat, we got Papa Hurst says J Love says no true number one has dominated the second half of the season, and he don't got him no wins by the D squad there. That's how he wrote it. Just saying, not the way I talk. That's my homeboy though, so be nice on him. But Jordan Love, man, you look at the yards for 4,100 yards for the season, 32 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. So that's a really good touchdown to interception ratio. So that means when the ball goes in the air, it's going the right direction, basically, to the receivers.
Yeah. All right, so let's go around the league a little bit. There were some upsets, some things that happened last week that I didn't think was going to happen.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people got set down last week. Everybody was doing a let's rest the players before the playoffs start type thing. And we can talk about that after the fact.
I didn't even think it was going, like us and a couple other teams.
The Texans beat the Colts to get
in.
Yeah.
Hey, when they say you got your computer over there, AG.
Yeah,
when they say Black Monday, who's the coaches that got fired?
Ooh, good.
There was like coaches and GMs got fired.
The Atlanta coach got fired. I think it's Arthur Smith.
Arthur Blank. Or not Arthur Blank fired, whatever his name.
Out in Washington, what happened?
Yeah, Ron Rivera got fired too.
Yeah, Ron Rivera fired. Let me see.
But I think we saw that
headlines here.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. It's Tuesday now, so that's over already. Let me look it up real quick.
What's going to happen with Bill Belichick?
Bill Belichick is going to happen.
He's out. You think he's out?
I think he's out. I mean, he's run his course almost 30 years.
Has it been
6 championships? So,
hey, Gilbert, that New England Patriots coaching staff when we beat them in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Woo. Bill Parcells, Belichick, I think, was a defensive coordinator.
Really?
Yeah. They had some coaches over there, Hoss. We pulled it off, big dog.
Yep.
They had some coaches over there.
I'm pulling for Bieniemy to get that job in Washington.
I think they got everybody up out of there.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Oh, they cleared house.
They hired a former Golden State Warrior GM to help them find a new coach. I don't know why they got a basketball guy.
Yeah, interesting. Well, because they got.
To tell them people you got 3 people that's very knowledgeable in the game, right? Ciao. So
I'm sure they'll listen to us. Dougie Fresh, Jacksonville, Doug Peterson. I thought they would get in. Tennessee said nope. I don't know what's going on with the Eagles, man. Jeez,
they're in though, but it's going to be an interesting game.
Did they play everybody? Did they play everybody?
No. Jalen Hurts looked like he played maybe up to the middle of the second quarter, and then they replaced him. But the firings real quick. Yeah, Arthur Smith in Atlanta, Ron Rivera in DC, and it's a vacancy. And then Frank Wright with Carolina Panthers. They were 2-14 or 2-15 there. And then the coach for the Chargers got fired during the season. That's just like,
yeah.
when he's with his boys, oh my God, he's never going to hear the end of it. Because I know if any of us go coach an NFL team and we get fired during the season, every time we talk, somebody gonna drop a lie. I already know, especially between you two.
You'll be like, hey man, that's some things you just don't joke about, right?
Oh man.
I'm pulling for Pierce out there in Raiderland.
Yep. So Josh Daniels too, he got fired on his day off. So interesting. And I said this, I do another podcast in Lincoln and back home. And I talked about this, like where I said to the GMs, I sent a message. I basically said, like, NFL GMs, look at the coaches that, like right now, at that time was like a month ago when Pierce took over. I said, look at what Pierce is doing. Look at the teams that are being coached by former players, because the former player had to get put into the spot because they were an assistant or they were higher, OC or DC. Now look at them. I said, part of the reason they're doing good, because that player, one, played over 10 years plus, was on Super Bowl teams or went to the Super Bowl and participated or won. So we have knowledge and we understand what it takes to get to that game. We know how practice should be all year long. We know how the culture should be all year long. And when we need players to step up, we know how to talk and motivate players. And then if a player's in a bad rut, when they have a couple bad games, we know how to get them out of that rut, because it's basically, you got to state facts. You can't sugarcoat nothing with them. You got to give it to them real to play ball. And I'm pretty sure Antonio Pierce, being a linebacker, he said he's talking that talk to those Raider players. And that's why that team went from being a team that people look at the schedule, oh yeah, that's a dub, to putting up 63 points on somebody. I think it was, I can't remember who it was, but they doubled down on that game. So just interesting. Watch so I was like, NFL GMs or NFL owners, please pay attention. Stop messing around with us, former players. We know what the hell we're doing.
They think they want some old white, some old dude.
You said it right. No, you right. You right.
You
dead on.
Oh, you got to have years in the game. No, man, no. I would take a coach that I feel that knows the game and is knowledgeable. He just, even if he's just getting into the coaching game, he got clout, more year experience than a dude that's been coaching for 30 years and they never played the game.
Yeah, because I mean, nothing against school teachers, but back in the day, that's where a lot of NFL coaches came from. They were school teachers, high school, elementary.
That's where Mike Holman came from. He
right. And I'm like, and they wonder why these teams take so long to get right, 4 or 5 years. I'm like, because they have guys in this position that don't know football like a player knows football, like we know football. That's the problem. So it takes 4 or 5 years for that guy to make all these mistakes, keep a job, and then boom, playoffs 5, 6 years later. It's like, I'm looking at 2 years and I know I can turn around any program. You give me a bad program, I'm gonna turn around in 2, maybe less years.
Oh, absolutely. You got to do.
I think the biggest thing is perspective, right?
Yep.
We've been in the locker room. We understand the locker room. We understand the mentality of a football player, and that's where the disconnect is from guys who've never been in the locker room to guys who played some years in the NFL. You understand what that dynamic is like in the locker room.
Yep.
Like you said, you know how to talk to people because they've been there.
Yep.
If you've never been on a football field as a coach, what the hell are you gonna say to me?
Yeah.
Ain't no dude that was teaching anything gonna come in here and say, now, listen, big fella, this is how you're gonna play this double team, and this is how you're gonna defeat it. And the laws of physics said, man, get your ass out the way. What the hell you talking about?
Oh,
but they gonna do the job over me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
What's up, man?
Yep. I mean, it's at the college football level too. I mean, when I went in for an interview probably like 5 years ago, where I'm at now, and it's when Mike Riley was the head coach at Nebraska, and they had a guy they had me meet with. His last name was Devaney, so same name. I'm thinking he was related to the old Devaney that he coached back in the 70s for the Huskers. But I don't know if it was any relation. But regardless of the fact, he told me, like you mentioned, Gilbert, he told me, oh, you need more experience. And I'm like, Okay. I played 12 years in the NFL with a team that went to the playoffs multiple times. I played at Nebraska, where I'm a 2-time national champion. Oh, by the way, I played with guys like Dorsey Levin, Gilbert Brown, Brett Favre, and I didn't learn nothing off of them. And I'm coaching high school football now. What more else experience do I really need?
And by the way, I am the Green Bay Packers all-time.
Yeah, I didn't even bring that up. I didn't even bring that up. I'm like,
you know what's crazy about it, man? Since I ain't get the job, that's what happened to me too. It just happened to me when I tried to apply for my son's school down there in Missouri. The dude come to me and says, "Well, I mean." And had to interview everything was going good. Then they called me back and say, "Well, you just don't have the experience."
You know what, too, man? Keep in mind that y'all, as a former professional athlete, would be viewed as a threat to a coach.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You bring, because you come on the staff, say his ass get fired mid-season, and you take over midway. They don't want that. They do not want that.
It's the good old boy syndicate.
Oh yeah.
They don't want us. They don't want us.
The tide is changing.
Oh yeah, it's
what Deion Sanders is doing in Colorado.
Yep.
But see, still they don't see it though. They don't see it.
They will. They're gonna see enough of these teams.
I didn't want to argue with the athletic director. But I'm like, dude, why do you say I don't have no experience? You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing that we know. Now, if I was a head coach, I'm gonna be head coach defensive line.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get qualified guys to coach the other positions. You know what I'm saying? So as a head coach, if you don't know that, you got a guy you delegate to do that.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? That's what's gonna make the team great. I ain't gonna say I know how to play a cover 2 and how this dude do. I don't know nothing about that.
Man.
But I got my homeboy here.
Oh yeah.
That knows.
Hire a great defensive coordinator, a great offensive coordinator.
Thank you.
And you delegate. You're the leader.
But I'm gonna post the position I know. Just like if you was a head coach, Dorsey, you're gonna be head coach, and you might bring a dude on to be running backs coach, but you're gonna be the running backs coach.
Oh well, for sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, but that's like AG said, that's the good old boy system. When we crack the door open, we gotta
destroy it. You gotta take it off the hinges.
Yeah,
that's what we gotta do. Take that damn door and it's just gonna be a infinite door, a hole right there once the hinges come off.
Just because it's on paper, it don't mean it.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I think Deion just signed Warren Sapp.
Yeah,
he did.
You know how many more dudes gonna be running over there?
Oh my God,
Colorado! I want to be coached by him because he know what it takes to get you the lead.
Exactly.
So you hear that, Missouri, Lincoln, Missouri? You hear that?
Yeah.
We coming.
They coming. All right.
All right. So anything else around the league y'all want to talk about? I think we kind of covered everything. You got the playoffs coming up this weekend. Wild card game. AG, I'm looking at the rundown, and it says Dorsey 160, Amon 159. Is that a typo or is that correct?
You looking at the wrong last year. That was last year, bro. Drop down a little bit. Go down a little bit further.
Oh, 130. Oh, never mind. I don't want to talk about that.
Hey, clean your glasses off. Clean your glasses off, big fella.
AG is in the lead 135 to 55.
Yep.
I'm 5 games behind at 130 and 160.
And
we ain't gonna talk about
that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we'll get that OPP up in here, huh?
Yeah.
That naughty by nature going.
Gilbert basically quit last week.
Hey, you know what I figured out, G, for you and your picks? You gotta go with the Vikings sometimes. They gonna win some games.
You got to.
I'll take an L every time.
And I know we all Packers, but you got to know sometimes we're not going to win every game too, bro.
We're not going to win every game.
We're not going to win every game. There's no NFL team other than the Miami Dolphins that has done that back in 1960, whatever, or 70 something. So just so you know.
Well, fans out there and people that's watching our show, they know that I'm always coming third because I'm always picking the Packers, and I ain't never picking them Vikings.
Just not always. It might work out for you one year. I'm just saying.
AG, what did
you might want to think about, reconsider. That's all.
What did Gilbert put in the group text? He said, just go to the gas station and tell him you want to pick 6. That's that. What is something like that for his picks last week? Just let the computer pick it for him.
No, I did his picks last week and he did good. He did good with me picking for him. He went.
I mean, at this point, this late in the season, easy pick my shit, man.
Oh, you do auto draft. That's what you do. He just hit auto draft.
He don't care no more. He said, "Fuck."
He don't care. He just do auto draft. After about the 8th round in fantasy, that's about time you done. No, I want to take that back. Like 12th round. 12th round. You about. Then you pick. You're done with all your major picks. But
hey, we about to get a big snowstorm coming in, man.
Yeah, they had it. I think it's going from west to east because it was in Nebraska, so it might be hitting Wisconsin and Detroit.
Dorsey good. He don't never get no snow.
No, we good too. Now
we got a bunch of rain. We don't get.
We got a bunch of rain down here in Houston. A bunch of rain.
When you go back to Nebraska then?
This weekend I go back.
Oh yeah, you better catch it. Oh yeah. Yeah,
I got 4-wheel drive, Brett, man, baby.
Yeah.
I got 4-wheel drive, baby.
Y'all probably already caught it because they were saying it went Midwest first, so Kansas was getting hit.
Yeah. I might have to drive through it.
Yeah, people down here in the South don't understand. Y'all know because we all grew up in the cold weather. Remember, you had snow boots that was just for the snow. You wear in the school. You put your other shoes in your bag.
Yep,
rubber duckies.
Rubber boots, rain boots. Yeah.
All rain boots.
All right, fellas. So I think it's time. You're ready to pick them for next week.
So this is a new slate, right?
This is I would say playoff, right?
Yeah. So everybody's 0-0. Now,
you would say that.
Now you two, yeah, because I'm third. Now you two.
No, don't. Third place makes it sound.
I'm gonna be the man now.
Third place makes it sound like
this is you calling your shot again.
Place.
Hey,
I'm writing it down again, Gilbert.
Yeah.
Wild card weekend, calling shot. Wow.
Hey G, you going to Nebraska this week? So you ain't going to the game?
No. I'm gonna drive up. I'm gonna stop in Dallas on Saturday for a pep rally, but then after that, I might not. I'm not. We'll see.
Okay. How far is Dallas from Houston?
Like 4 hours. But it's straight north. I have to drive through Dallas to go to Nebraska. So
you going that way?
I'm going that way anyway. So I'm gonna stop if they do a little
pep
rally. Yeah. I'm driving. It's more than 10 hours, bro.
I thought you'd be flying.
Nah. I got my you know what I got? I got that T-Rex in the garage with that Mopar, you know.
Yeah, and Gilbert, you don't scare them for flying. Don't nobody want to fly no more talking about that.
I know.
Door coming up.
Hey, it'd be real hard.
I just saved somebody from some heartache.
I think we should put some money on this playoff run with the picks. What y'all thinking? $100, just $100.
My goal is to beat you. I understand. My goal is to be higher than your monk ass.
Well, good. Well, you ain't done it yet, so good luck. All right. So we got the Browns traveling to the Texans.
Yeah.
AG, what's the? Let me go find the spread.
Who playing? Who starting?
Oh! Now you care. You start talking shit about me when I'm talking about people questions that don't want to play.
I'm telling you, I'm pulling out all the stops. Now, if I lose this, I lost this.
The line is 2.5
for the Texans or the Browns.
For the Browns, have a 2.5. They're a 2.5 point favorite.
Who's starting at quarterback?
For who?
For Cleveland.
Joe Flacco is for the Browns.
Man.
And
it's still
CJ Stroud.
No, he's just not starting.
All that money?
Hey, it's about wins now, finally. It's about wins.
Sir, you gonna make a pick or not?
He asked you first, fool.
Yeah, Joe Flacco's a starter. Deshaun is on IR, so he's not coming back for this season.
Oh, who you asked? You asked Dorsey, but I'll go ahead and make the pick. It's Cleveland.
Yeah, you picked. That's one team you roll with all year, G.
Yeah.
The Browns. Who's your my pick? I know it's in Texas. I might have to go to Browns too. They look good. But God, this is a tough pick.
That is
both teams are playing decent.
It ain't tough for me at all.
Man. I'm gonna go Browns. I'm gonna go Browns.
I'm gonna go with the Texans at home. I'm gonna go with the Texans at home.
Kill. That's one.
Hurry
Hurry up and write it down for this fool want to come change it.
I wrote it down, G. I wrote it down.
Ain't
so
no
we
more
got the
change.
Miami Dolphins traveling to Kansas City. Tyreek Hill is going to play against his old team at Arrowhead for the first time.
This is a tough one.
Yeah, it's also tough.
The Dolphins can't beat a team with a winning record. It don't seem tough to me at all. So y'all know I'm going with the Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Mr. Green.
I think between cold weather and, like you just said, can't beat a team above 500. I'm gonna go Chiefs as well. Who you got, Mr. Brown?
Fiends.
The Fiends.
Y'all gonna remember all this.
All right. So we got the Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to the Buffalo Bills on Sunday. Mr. Brown, who you got?
Oh my God. Pittsburgh traveling where?
To Buffalo. Right down the street. It's about a 4-hour drive from Pittsburgh to Buffalo.
Yeah.
Far.
That's a tough one.
There's smoke coming out of my ears, man. Buffalo.
Buffalo for Mr. Brown. I'm gonna go. I like what the Steelers doing, but I'm gonna go Bills as well.
Yeah, put me on the Mafia bandwagon.
There we go.
All right, here we go. Down to Dallas, Texas. Packers versus Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Green, I'm gonna let you go first this time. Who you got, sir?
Oh man. Whew.
Show your true colors. Show your true colors, AG. Go ahead.
Hey, I'm like I said, I'm using thought here. I'm not, because I want my boys to win. Obviously, I want the boys.
Let's be clear. We all want them to win.
Right. Exactly.
If you want them to win, you got to pick them.
Nope, that ain't true.
No, I'm sorry.
That's that chitlin logic. It stinks.
Hey, if any of the boys are watching this should be motivation for them. But I'm gonna go Cowboys. I hate saying that, but I'm gonna go.
Mr. Brown, do I need to ask you?
No, you don't need to ask me. Because remember, we had this same conversation in Thanksgiving when we had to go down to Detroit. And both of y'all picked them lines.
Yeah, I'll be happy.
Yeah, that was a good pick at the time, based on what happened before that. So Gilbert, you got the Packers. Shit, man. I really want
think too hard about it, G. The Dallas Cowboys, just to maybe help you out, the Dallas Cowboys are 7.5-point favorites.
And they're playing at home. They've been playing real well at home.
Dallas. So yeah. And Mike McCarthy,
Al
Harris. You know, Al going to be coaching them up on.
Gilbert, I hope you're right.
I hope you're right, G.
The logic says.
What the G stand for on the side of the helmet?
Grave digger.
Greatness.
No.
What the star stand on the side of their helmet?
A 1-star rating.
1-star rating.
All right. So we talked about this earlier, but nobody made a pick yet.
Yeah.
Matt Stafford's going back to Detroit to play the Lions in Detroit, like I just said. Gilbert.
Yep.
Who you got?
Rams.
Okay, that was easy.
Yes, sir. Got it. Yeah,
AG, who you got?
Oh man. Got G with the Rams. I'm gonna go Lions. And they are 3.5-point favorites. Lions are 3.5-point favorites.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Rams. I like what they're doing offensively. They got Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, and Kyron Williams at running back. Don't forget about that beast on the other side, Aaron Donald.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, let me go with the Rams. All right, the last game of the week, Monday night. The struggling Eagles are traveling to Tampa Bay.
Man.
Yeah. Big fella, who you got?
Baker Mayfield?
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield, baby.
In the playoffs?
Playoffs.
Oh man.
Trash. Philly, please.
Them Eagles. All right.
AG.
Yeah, I know Philly's been having it rough, but yeah, it's common sense says go Eagles. Fly, Eagles fly.
Put me down with them too.
Yeah.
They have been looking like trash lately, though. Shit, they've been playing bad.
Hot garbage. Hopefully that hot garbage is just sugarcoating for they about to be pissed off and give it to the Buccaneers in the first round. We'll see. We'll see here.
All right, fellas. Like we got another one in the bag.
Yes, indeed.
Before we go, AG, I know you driving to Nebraska.
Yep.
Gilbert, what you got going on this weekend?
I'm in Milwaukee somewhere.
Okay.
I got something Saturday, and then I got to come back and get my son ready to get back up to Missouri. So,
gotcha.
Hey man, you ain't signing the autographs, are you? Because that's 30 days.
150 miles though, so he's in somewhere.
All right.
He's out of the range.
Yeah, see that?
I'm trying to make sure you don't mess up your money, man. I'm trying to make
you
sure
that dude in the back of the class that's gonna tell on everybody because you ain't in front. That's your problem right there. You that dude.
And I'm gonna throw paper balls at the back of your head because you
man.
You know, Gilbert teaches.
You ain't gonna miss me because that's a big surface too.
Oh man, real quick to the chat, we had Salty Dog says Tampa still sucks. I don't even know how they still in the playoffs. How they got there, I don't know either.
Well, somebody had to win the NFC South. Somebody had
right. Yeah, they won the South, unfortunately. So, and then Game of Generation, Sheboygan says it depends on Joe Barry. So that's how he's looking at what the Packers going to do in Dallas and that defense against Mr. Dak Prescott, as you said, G. And then Papa Harsh says the Pack Aaron Jones balls out in Dallas. So you know the Packer fans are in the chat today. And Smokes Bud Heavy says Buffalo's gonna smack those Steelers. So there you go from the chat for what is going on this weekend for the playoffs scenarios.
That's it, chat, fellas. We appreciate y'all in the chat.
Yeah, 100%.
What's his name though?
Oh, Smokes Bud Heavy.
Damn.
Great name. Probably from Michigan or Illinois, one of the two. I think he's from Illinois. He's a Bears fan, but he's from he smokes Bud Heavy. There you go.
All right.
Hell of a name. Brother. Hell of a name. Yeah.
The show probably funnier when you're high.
Oh man. Hey, we might be able to get I talked to the guy Nick that was calling us about Ho Chunk. We might be able to get a Ho Chunk conversation on sponsorship for this show. So let's get it's coming ready and all spiffed up.
You know what we should do? We should do a live podcast up there while we up there.
I was just thinking the same thing. G.
Yeah, we should talk about that.
Think about it.
I'm live, the three of us talking.
Y'all missing the whole point. That's a whole different event. We need to get extra, babe.
No, that's what we talking about now. We ain't talking about just going to talk
babe. Babe.
Come sit down with us for 2 hours, and we're gonna have a live show.
Exactly.
With crowd participation.
With crowd
100%, just like the chat.
Get your tickets at the whole check, the whole chunk.
Put a microphone right in front of us. You come up and ask Dorsey anything you want to ask him.
Yeah. We should talk to. We could talk.
Yeah, I talked to him about it already. I put it in his ear. I planted the seed. So here we go.
Okay, perfect.
All right, we just got to cultivate it, guys.
Anyway, right?
Yeah. What's that?
So you negotiate for the team, right, Armand?
Yes.
Y'all ain't gonna let me do it, right?
No, I mean, yes, you can.
You get more money, you can do it.
Yeah, I don't care. I just started the conversation. You can finish it off.
I just wanted to see if y'all had confidence in your boy.
I do. I seen your negotiating skills. I know your negotiating skills. I got all the confidence in you, bro.
Because I keep that meme in my pocket. Bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Oh man. All right. Shoot. All right. On that note, we out. I guess. Let's get out of here.
All right, man. Well, fellas, y'all be safe.
2-2.
Go Pack.
Hey, that new record gonna be mine, y'all.
We'll see.
The playoff record.
This new playoff record.
He needs something. We gotta give him something.
Y'all two bottom lickers.
Bottom lickers.
I'm gonna give him a pillow so he can get comfortable at the bottom of the barrel.
And a sleeping bag. Oh man. All right, y'all.
All right, fellas. Be easy.
Later.
Until next time.
Yeah, have a great week. Chat, Crew Dog, Smokes Bud Heavy, Gaming Generation. Who else is up in here? It's a lot of folks in here today.
Appreciate it, y'all.
Good. Papa Hirsch.
Appreciate it.
That's
Go, y'all go celebrate, get that gas station chicken for you, boy.
Yep. And D Squad, Ace Easy, almost forgot him, and Kiss C Yao.
Hey, Dorsey. Do they still make 40 ounces?
Yeah.
I ain't a beer drinker. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they do. 40s ain't never going out of style.
Oh, Kids is cool.
I ain't seen an old English 40 in a long time.
They still make them, I think.
Do they? Well, y'all go get a 40 ounce and a gas station chicken and holler at your boy.
Hey, that's a tailgate for you right there. That's tailgate food right there. That is tailgate. All right, y'all. Have a great week.
All right, hey, let's get on the text about this live podcast.
Oh, yeah, about the podcast at Whole Chunk.
Yeah.
Y'all,
all right,
no
y'all.
more.
Peace out.
Yeah, Papa Hurt said no more glass bottle. Or no more. No more. Yeah, it's no more glass bottle. I guess it's plastic now.
No, that ain't the same.
It ain't the old school no more.
It ain't the same.
Yep. All right.
All right, y'all. You have a safe trip